the biggest risk in property investment? I was actually at a property event this weekend and this question came up. And a lot of people on the panel were saying, well, it's, interest rates, it's getting the right legal advice, it's getting the right mortgage advice, it's picking the right strategy. And yes, these are all valid concerns and valid risks. But the biggest, and I got up and said this, the biggest risk to property investors, stock market investors, or any type of investment is in fact lack of knowledge and education. And why is this? Well, if you haven't got the right knowledge and education, you can't make informed decisions. You're kind of sailing around without a compass. You're almost sailing a ship without a rudder. You're just going here, there, and everywhere. And this is why people watch TV shows and they see something like Homes Under the Hammer. In case you're not familiar with that, it's a show about auctions, and they follow people who buy properties at auctions and they follow their story through and see how they refurbish the house and sell it on. And I'm sure people watch that and think, well, this is easy. I want some of that. Buy a house for £100,000. You spend £10,000 on it and then sell it for £150,000. Wow, I can do this. But they just haven't got a clue. First of all, how to buy a property at an auction, what the auction rules are, the fact that at the auction, it's like buying in reverse. When you buy through a normal agent, you say, yes, I'll put an offer on that property. And then later on, you do your surveys, you do your legals, you check out the title of the property. And if you find anything wrong, you can say, well, I'm going to renegotiate the price, or I'm going to pull out because I don't like this deal. With an auction, once you're there and you've bid for that property and your bid's accepted, the hammer goes down. You are now legally obliged to buy that property. You have a 10% deposit. Sometimes the auctioneers hold a deposit before you can bid, and you pay your 10% deposit and you've got to complete usually within 30 days. And there's no backing out. You can't then say, oh, well, I found this big crack in the wall and I wasn't told about that. No, it's buyer beware, and you can't just say, well, I've changed my mind. I'm sorry, guys, I don't like this. No way. No, you can't do that. So you've got to do this. And the second point is risk management. Education helps you to really mitigate those risks. So if you know about stock market investments, if you know about property investment, and you know the risks involved, you can manage those risks, you can mitigate those risks. In fact, I've spent my life, 25 years as a financial advisor in my previous job, and helping people with money decisions, making more money, managing their money, mitigating risks in their life through investments, through insurance, and through lots of instruments. So I know what this is all about. So in order to make those risk management decisions, you need the knowledge and the education. Don't go blindly into anything and just buy. Then you're just like going to a bookmaker or a betting shop and just betting on some random horse because you like the sound of the name. And bookmakers have a name for those people. They're called mug punters. And stockbrokers also, and estate agents have the similar thing. When somebody walks in and think, oh, here's one, he's just come off a course, we'll just flog him this property, we'll give him anything, we'll give him all the rubbish. But if you're educated and you know what you're doing, you're not listening to an advisor, you're not listening to an estate agent or a stockbroker on telling you which things to buy, because you know your strategy and you know where you're going. And the third point I'd make is that you've got to maximize your returns, and knowing what leverage instruments to use, knowing when to buy, what to buy, what legal instruments you can use. For instance, if you're developing land, for instance, you don't necessarily have to buy the property, you can take an option on it. And similarly with shares, you can do lots of things with shares, and you, instead of buying shares, you could buy individual shares, you could buy index funds, for instance, but you need to know what you're doing. So lack of knowledge and education certainly does it hinders your ability to maximize your return. In fact, you're in danger of losing money if you go into something without the right education. So what is the solution to this? Well, the solution, in my opinion, the solution is having a coach, having a teacher, having somebody to guide you through the process, having someone to help you to get to where you want to go, because they've got there already and they know the steps to take. And that's why I offer a coaching program. I offer a 6-week coaching program under my new brand, which is called Legacy Wealth Coaching. And what I offer in that 6-week coaching is personalized advice tailored strategy so that you know exactly where you're going, which we do from the beginning on a personalized Zoom call. I give you experience of my experience in not only in property investing, but in money management, in building wealth, helping thousands of people to build wealth and really get control of their finances so that they can really start to build wealth. But more importantly, I'm going to give you accountability and support to help you stay on track with your goals, okay? So that you don't veer off to here and veer off to there or chase that shiny penny over there. I hope you stay on track. So join the coaching program. If you're interested, I'm going to put a link up to that. I'm not asking you for any money, but just at this stage, just put your expression of interest by clicking on that form, and then I'll give you a call in a day or two after I get the message. So what else will it give? I'm going to give you personal Zoom sessions, one-on-one coaching to address your specific needs. Weekly group lessons, so you'll be in a group session so you get around the right people, and ongoing support. So even after the 6 weeks is ended, you'll still have ongoing support. You'll still be entitled to come back for more group sessions, and also I'm going to throw in as a bonus my money course, which I previously sold separately. I'm going to put that in as a little bonus for there as well, so that you've got a course you can look at. And I'll give you copies of my 2 books as well. Yes, Money Can Buy You Happiness and Borrow and Grow Rich. So look, if you're interested, just express your interest by clicking on that form, and I will give you a call from there on. So thanks very much, and remember that lack of education in investing and knowledge are the biggest risks to you when investing in anything, whether it's property, stock market, or whatever. Thanks very much for listening. Bye for now.